Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch, and today we are going to play some games on the Xiaomi Mi Pad and have a look at its benchmarks as well. It comes with a 7.9-inch display in the front, 2048 into 1536 pixels there. You have the NVIDIA Tegra K1 running on it with 192 core Kepler GPU, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage. You have a 8 megapixel rear autofocus camera and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Now you have a 6700 mAh battery and you have a lot of sensors. You do have auto brightness sensor available as well. Now the Tegra K1 is the same chipset that you find on the HTC Nexus 9 as well. On AnTuTu we got a score of 49,280 and similarly priced tablets get a score of around 30,000 including the PhonePad 8 and the iPad Mini 3. However, the Galaxy Tab 4 scores a bare minimum 13,000. Now for Rs 12,999, this is the most powerful tablet you can actually buy. Yes, it doesn't come with 3G or 2G support, no voice calling over here, but still it's bang for buck if you consider its price point. Now we weren't able to run Quadrant on it, so we have excluded that from the benchmarks. Now we got a Nenamark 2 score of 59.3 FPS. High-end games are definitely playable over here. You do have the Kepler GPU. Velamo browser test gave us a score of 4459, again one of the highest scores possible right now. A metal score of 1685 shows you how exceptional is the performance on this tablet. Now you get a 4x3 almost 2K display on this tablet and it supports 10-point multi-touch. So even in the display department it's not a slouch. Now let's start the gaming review. The first game we are playing is Subway Surfers. Subway Surfers is playing smoothly, the touch response is also excellent over here. Moreover, the color reproduction of this display is very good as well. Now the speakerphone on this tablet is very loud too, you have 2 speakers at the back. Now we are playing Frontline Commando D-Day and again excellent graphics. Now some games are either stretched or some are letterboxed. So that goes on because this is a 4:3 aspect ratio display. Now you generally get Android tablets in the 16:9 aspect ratio, so most games are optimized for that. However, I haven't noticed any major issues with gaming on this tablet. Now we are playing Riptide GP2 and here too all effects are shown. You can see the water effects. Excellent touch response, excellent handling as well. Smooth gameplay, consistent frame rates here. Now we are playing Dead Trigger 2. Here too excellent graphics. Now there are no jagged edges here. Smooth gameplay, consistent frame rates here. Moreover, the speakerphone really makes gameplay more immersive. Now sometimes I have noticed that graphics do look a little fuzzy, but that's because of the high resolution of this display and the games are just not optimized. Now we are playing Asphalt 8 and superb gameplay here too. The accelerometer too performs well, it is able to capture miniature movements. But there's a caveat here. Apps are not movable to the external storage, so you are left with about 13 gigs out of the box. But that's actually quite a lot, especially if you are playing high-end games. You can expand storage up to 128 gigs with the micro SD card. And one more thing, this tablet gets pretty hot while you are playing games. Now just below the camera module, temperatures do seek to rise about 48 degrees or so. You can see right there at present it's about 47 degrees. Just below that camera module it gets pretty hot. Now this happens with prolonged gameplay. The display in the front too gets a bit hot, just like the back, the same position actually. I can hold it like I have held it, so only this portion of the display gets hot. The lower portion actually remains at a much more comfortable 40 degrees centigrade even while playing high-end games. But yes, it definitely gets hot while playing games. Now we are playing Shadowgun, a third-person shooter. So you can literally play any game on this device, whatsoever you throw at it, it's going to play it brilliantly. The display looks amazing. The speakerphone is very loud over here. The touch response is also excellent. Now 4:3 aspect ratio might seem a bit weird to use, especially if you are used to another Android tablet, since most of them do have 16:9 aspect ratio, but I found this easier to use. And there is no major stretching going on here to scale up the pixels to match the resolution. So everything still looks quite detailed. So now we are playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, again flawless playback here. Now we are playing Nova 3 and no lag whatsoever. Smooth gameplay, no frame drops, consistent frame rates here as well. Good touch response over here too. So you have 2 gigs of RAM available, so there is no major issue with lag in any of the games that I've tried. Consistent frame rates, very good gameplay. Now we are playing Modern Combat 5, a first-person shooter. The latest in the Modern Combat series actually. And again, smooth gameplay right off the bat. So this is a very powerful tablet in gaming as well. But yes, it does heat up. You really can't deny the fact that temperatures above 40 degrees centigrade are very common, especially while gaming. But you can hold it like I have and you won't feel that. Now internal temperatures don't rise above 47 degrees. The CPU begins to throttle down. Now we are playing Real Racing 3. This is the last game of our review. So overall gameplay is superb on this tablet. The display is truly amazing. The touch response is excellent. It scores higher than all tablets available within its price bracket, and is comparable to even some of the higher end ones like the iPad mini and the HTC Nexus 9. So overall superb gameplay over here. It's a very powerful machine. But yes, it does heat up while playing games. But after a particular temperature, it does begin to throttle down and it cools down quickly. Well folks, that was a gaming review and benchmarks of the Xiaomi Mi Pad. We'll be back with more. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Any questions, hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.